And I thought that, if I can do that from my background, then look at what other people can do from their background. I had a hard tour in Vietnam. I flew 328 combat missions in about 348 days. I was shot down twice. I took battle damage a few times. I lost some roommates. I lost 22 pounds and didn't even know it. And when I came home, I was tired. I was tired mentally. I was tired physically. And I wrote a story that's in my memoir. It's called My War for Me. If you don't do anything else, read that story. I think it's 7,500 words, but I'm very proud of that story. It tells, and in my new book, Too Far to Walk, do we have a copy of that? I tell another story that's an aberration to my My War for Me story. And I'll tell you briefly about that. I was laying in the wet jungle in Laos. I just jumped out. My wife got a telegram saying that I had been shot down and no parachutes had been seen. And so I'm laying there trying to decide what to do. I had a radio. If I called the rescue people, they would probably come get me and I'd go home. But it was Laos in those days, 1968, was a pretty wild country. What if the helicopter comes in to get me and it's shot down and 2 or 3 guys are killed? Now where am I? I haven't been rescued and 4 guys have been killed. Those things were preying on my mind. But I was 38 years old. I was a perfect human physical specimen. I had graduated from the jungle survival school in the Philippines. The jungle was never hot. It was never cold. Fast running water, drinkable water was everywhere. I had 2 guns. I had a knife. And under every log in the jungle is nourishing food if you're willing to eat it. And I was. I figured that I could walk to the South China Sea in a month or 6 weeks. So the question is, am I going to take the challenge that will never again in a million years be offered to me? Or do I remember my wife and 2 kids at home? So what do? I decided it wasn't fair to my family, so I used my radio the next morning and they came and got me and nobody was killed taking me out. And one of the things that in my life that I think I've been not gifted, of course, but I hate to use the word luck, but I believe there's a higher hand yet. Tomorrow I'll get run over by a train. And I thought that, if I can do that